Hello and welcome to On Your Lane, the best place for ambitious people who are taking charge of their lives, making that impact, making that money, and living their best lives. Hello! Today we're talking about living on the bright side. Right, so I am a very optimistic person. I like to think that the glass is overflowing. The glass is not half full, it's not half empty, it's overflowing. I believe that what you focus on expands, and I love to focus on things that really empower me, build the bright side of everything. And this is really important coming from where I come from. There's a lot of negative news, there's a lot of pain, poverty around that it can easily frustrate you. But I believe I am a solution. I believe my dreams will make people's lives better. And knowing that and understanding the power of my thought and what it was doing to me to focus on what I couldn't control, I realized, hey, being optimistic is not me living in the clouds. Like many used to say, you like things to be perfect, you like things to be idealistic, you're not real. But no, looking on the bright side of life empowers you, right? So I was reading The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and I highly recommend it. And this is what came out of it that really stuck with me. One of the habits is be proactive. And being proactive was focusing on what you think about, how you act, focusing on what you can control versus what is beyond your control. Now, this is an amazing concept which I hope you cling to because it will fire you up towards your dreams in spite of the circumstances you're around that are around you, in spite of your environment, in spite of your economy, your family, the opinions of people. It will fire you up because this is the concept, right? So there's a big circle here, and this big circle is circle of concerns. This is everything you can be concerned about. So you can be concerned about jobs, you can be concerned about disease, you can be concerned about world wars, you can be concerned about orphans, you can be concerned about so many things. The economy, the weather, things that are really beyond your control, and there could be things that are within your control. You can be concerned about your weight, you can be concerned about your food, your education, your friendships. The circle of concern is loaded. But within the circle of concern, there is the circle of influence, your influence. Now, these are the things that you can control. In this, then there'll be your weight, there'll be your family, there'll be your reactions to things, there'll be your career. Now, these are things that you can control. Now, how should you live your life? Live your life focusing on this circle of influence. Develop your capabilities focusing on this circle of influence, not this circle, bigger circle of concern. Because what happens is when you focus on this bigger circle of concern with all the issues that are there, is that it makes your power smaller. It makes you helpless. It makes you feel tied down. Don't you relate to that? Because sometimes, let's say you focus on the weather can change. You could say, okay, I'll plant, maybe I won't. The weather, you can't control that. What will I wear? If you live in a place where the weather changes a lot, it just makes you feel helpless. So you carry your jacket, but an umbrella too. You carry your boots and then your slippers too. You don't know whether it's going to be summer or winter when you get out of your house. You know, it makes you feel helpless when you focus on the wars around the world. What can you do about it? What can you do other than sitting down and feeling depressed? In my country, you can focus on orphans. You can focus on people who are in hospitals who have no help for curable diseases. For me, it makes me feel helpless because I want to help. I can pray. That's the best I can do. After that, I just sit. But then I have a dream to create wealth. I have a dream to employ as many people as possible. That's what I can focus on. I might not be able to help you today, but I will not let it happen so that 15 years from now, I'm still in a place where I'm just looking at you and thinking I can't help. That's not why I'm here in this environment, right? I'm here to be the change, to be the answer, to be a solution in the area that moves me. So the things that move me might not move you. So that's a different story. But the things that move you are calling you out to step out on your dream and solve them. So for me, like children who are destitute, sick children and people who are helpless, people who have no jobs and they want the best, but those things break my soul. They break my heart so much. But sick people can't help sick people. Poor people can't help other poor Broken people can't help broken people. You just can sit in your brokenness and poverty and just be sad. So what I decided to do is to focus on what I can do, to focus on what I'm building, to focus on my capabilities. And as I focus on this, I'm creating something. I'm creating a business. I'm creating wealth. And then tomorrow, not literally tomorrow, but in 6 years when we meet again, then I can support you. So in 6 years when we meet again, I am a solution to the problem. I am doing something towards things that are moving me. But that won't just happen. It can easily be that in 6 years I'm still in the same place where I'm still sympathetic, empathetic, but there is nothing I can physically do to help the causes that move me. So the concept is amazing. What is within your circle of influence? Focus on that. What can you do about the situation you're in? What reaction really can you give to that person who is mean to you? Right? Because sometimes we're like, I couldn't help it, but I had to hurt them or speak back because they spoke this to me. No, what they say, what people say, people who hurt you, what they do is within their circle of concern. But how you react to it, now that is in your circle of influence. Because how you react to things can either diminish your integrity, diminish your self-worth, or make you feel bigger by being in control. You're not feeling like a victim to what they did or what they say. So you arise and say, no, I won't let you do that to me. No, I won't let you speak death unto me. I'll speak life back because that's who I am. Right? So focus on what is within your circle of influence. There is always this circle, always, in every scenario. It might not be easy to look at because sometimes we want to point fingers, the government, the friend, the mama, the brother, the husband, whatever. We want to point fingers. But really, there is that circle of influence that is yours, and there is the bigger circle of concern. Choose to operate in your circle of influence. And this circle of concern, you can even close your eyes to it. I do that with the news because the news depresses me and then takes away my energy for the day. Even the Bible says a crushed spirit who can bear. So a crushed spirit cannot be a creative spirit. Maybe it can, other people can. But for me, I operate very well from an optimistic and happy place, an energetic, positive vibe. That's what fires me up to be productive and to really build my business and inspire other people. All right, so I hope this is something you can adopt. It's be proactive. It means you're not just reacting to life, but you're being proactive. You're in charge of you. You're in charge of what comes out of your life. You have no one to blame. You are in charge. I hope this was helpful. I wish you all the best. Have a great day. Mwah.